Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FC's Football channel. And today we are back with a watch long. This is the watch long for the Young Boys versus Manchester United Champions League game. Now, sorry I'm a little bit late. I didn't want to be, but I've had all sorts of issues. Since wow, how long have you been allowed to have 11 subs in the Champions League? I've literally, it's taken me over half an hour to sort out the subs. And why is Kovar on the bench? Where's Lee Grant when you need him? Hello, NG. Hello, Fortnite Suite. Hello, George, if you're still here. How are we all? Right. Right. So, predictions. Right. Hold on. See! There you go. I hope that worked. I can't hear it, but hopefully you've just had the Sue. Good to hear it, George. Right, so predictions. Oh. I'm going to have a comfortable 2-0 win. I can't. What did I do in the preview? I'll get yours written down before I check that. George, do you have a prediction, mate? I went 3-0 in the preview. So I'll stick with the preview prediction. There we go. Let me weigh it in. Right. So, first time Pogba, Donny and Bruno starting together. No, it's not the first time. They started together against Everton in the League Cup, didn't they? When we beat them, was it 3-1? Cavani came off the bench. No, it wasn't 3-1. Was it 2-0? Yeah, it was 2-0. Ooh. There you go. We've played together before. But, I mean, look, obviously this is the starting lineup today. So it's David De Gea in goal. It's Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof is back. Victor's back. Why? Why is Victor back? Well, I mean, look, we'll get into that in a minute. But they've got Luke Shaw. It's then Fred, Pogba, Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, Donny van der Beek, and Cristiano Ronaldo. The first watch I'll be doing with Cristiano Ronaldo playing. Of course, he scored twice on his debut against Newcastle United. Let's see how he gets on today. But yeah, George, I'll get your prediction down. Why is Lindelof starting? Like, I just don't understand it because we've gone for a pretty much full strength team, haven't we? Really, like for me, at these early stages of the season, you want to be playing Harry Maguire, Varane together as much as possible to build that partnership. You build a partnership by playing games with each other, not by training with each other. And yet, we're bringing Lindelof back. I'm sorry. On that bench, we got Bailly. If we must play Lindelof, play Bailly next to him because that is going to be our backup centre back partnership. I would rather rest Wan-Bissaka and start Dalot. I completely agree. Realistically, there's not going to be there's not many opportunities where you can rest players. This game is one of them opportunities, and I don't know why we haven't. We've turned up the opportunity to rest some key players. and I just don't get it. Like, Dalot was deemed good enough to take to the Euros, yet we don't trust him. We brought Dalot on as a right winger against Wolves, was it? Was it Wolves we last played? Yeah, against Wolves. Yeah, again, we don't trust him to play today. I don't get it. But on the lineup, we don't. There is a bit of. Well, there's questions around where Pogba and when Van der Beek will play. Obviously, on the graphic has Pogba playing in central midfield with Donny van der Beek off the left. I've done this for two reasons. Now, for one, if we go back to this screen, you will see again in the Everton game we played Pogba in a midfield pivot with Van der Beek off the left. During the presses, well, we can be here. During the presses, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer spoke about how we've used Donny van der Beek on this left-hand side in the pivot and at number 10. So the fact he has mentioned using him out wide leads me to believe he fancies him there. And finally, I don't think this pivot of a Van der Beek and a Fred works because there is no height there. Who is winning the headers out of them? Well, and even if you include Bruno, who at points will track back a little, who is winning the headers there? Of course, Harry Maguire can come forward and win them. Lindelof's not good in the air, so what you would do, wouldn't you, if you're the goalkeeper? Let's say Ronaldo's the goalkeeper, for example. You just go kick it long, and you'd aim this on our right hand side because then Maguire can't win the header. We know Fred won't. Lindelof probably won't. Wan-Bissaka, he shouldn't be really drawn into this central area. So I just think Pogba has to be in there, probably this way round. So if the goal kick, they go long towards Lindelof, Pogba's there to win the header and we can play. If it goes right, Harry Maguire can come bosh the header and then we can go and play. Obviously, that is something we'll have to wait and find out. Obviously, if Pogba is on the wing, we will change that when we see that. Let's just hope Ollie won't bring on Mata and bring on Elanga instead. I really think Elanga should get minutes this season. I was so impressed with Elanga during pre-season. He deserves an opportunity to get first team football here. And I think I just don't see a world in which he can't get it. I really don't. He's been fantastic. He was fantastic during pre-season. For me, he was the star of our pre-season. So for him then not to get any game time this season would be a criminal. And look, I see where Elanga comes on. Donny van der Beek. Although at the same time, do I think Elanga will come on? I don't, to be honest. I think if you look at that starting lineup, and then you look at that bench, again, if we go to the big screen, I think Martial, Lingard, both come on before Elanga. So where does Elanga then come on? I think Martial would come on for Donny or Pogba, whoever's on that left. Lingard for Sancho. Maybe Martial comes on for Ronaldo. So I don't see where Elanga comes on. I would probably bring. It's weird because I assume there's only 3 subs. Actually, alright, this is what I'd do. So, obviously, this is depending on us winning. So, bring Donny in the middle. Get Lingard out on the left. Get, what's his name? Elanga, that's him. Get Elanga out on the right. And get Martial up top. That would be kind of be what I would do. Pogba off, Yeah, I guess you could take Pogba off, but then obviously that does mean then you'd have to leave Bruno on. And I think that's a big issue we've got in this game. We have got a lot of first team regulars in that attack, and you want to bring some of them off, don't you? You don't want players like a Bruno, Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba all playing 90 minutes when they don't have to. We've got West Ham in the league on Sunday. We then got them in the cup soon after. You don't want to be playing all these games. West Ham will be a harder game and more of an important game than this Young Boys game. So I do find it strange that we have gone so strong when we do have players like on that bench. Martial, Lingard, who's very much in favour, Dalot, Greenwood. I just don't get it. I fancy Ollie bring on Dalot for Wan-Bissaka. I don't. Look, I would love him to. I think Dalot deserves more game time. I really do. I don't see Dalot coming on today, though. I don't think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the type of manager to change his fullbacks unless he kind of has to. And he doesn't have to, does he? So BT Sports have Pogba playing off the left. Now, obviously, I don't know where they get that news from. Whether they've just decided that, or if like they have access to team sheets or whatever that which says Donny's playing off the left. All right, what's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying? Thanks, and to be fair, it's nothing special really. It's just like an old Man United shirt that I had with Rooney in the back. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying it's an important night for the team and for Donny. He knows what Donny's capable of, and deserves his opportunity. And couldn't afford the authentic CR7 had to get a replica. That's fine, mate. The difference between authentic shirts and the replica shirts, they're pretty much the same thing. Like, I won't worry about it. Majority, like this shirt's a replica, not an authentic one. But look, I mean, about the shirt that I'm wearing, if I stand up, it's from the 17-18 season. No, 18-19 season, sorry. Which is the last time we played Young Boys. Last time we played Young Boys was in the 18-19 season. So I decided, let's throw this on. How much does a replica? It's about 60 quid. I don't know the official price. It's about 60, 70 quid. With the replica being about 90, 100. So, I mean, look, I don't know a lot of these Young Boys players, but we will go through the Young Boys team. So, it's Von Ballooms, Hefty, Kamara, Lauper, Garcia, Ciro, Martins Pereira, Basanasht, Aishiba, Nagambuli and Elia. On the bench, they've got Suljamani, Alex Jandrisks. He used to play for Birmingham City, I believe. No, he used to play for Southampton. Wrong guy. I'm an idiot. Some guy like that used to play for Birmingham City, I'm sure. Favre. Is that like Lucien Favre's son? If he is, he's 34. He's not young. Who represented Switzerland from Young Boys? No idea. I think this... I recognise this guy. This Miralem Suljamani. But to be totally honest, I don't know. I know little to none of these players for Young Boys. I don't. I can't lie about that. Obviously, David Wagner, he's the manager, obviously formerly of Schalke, and for Premier League fans, Huddersfield. So, look, Huddersfield were always a very, very well drilled defensive side, just never really had the quality. And when they did get relegated, they went down as one of the worst teams in the Premier League. So, Huddersfield could either be really good or terrible. And that seemingly was the case with Schalke. First year he took over, they played really well. And I think they got like, was it Europa League football? They got, or at least they were up there competing for European football. Second year they got relegated under him and they were dreadful. So it's one of those where they can be fantastic or awful. And that'll be interesting to see from Young Boys. Obviously, they have a point to prove that they can compete at the best and they can get something from this group. Obviously, they are seen as the whipping boys of the group. But obviously, Manchester United have a history of messing up against the whipping boys of the group. Look at last year with Istanbul Besiktas when we lost to them 2-1 in Turkey. And I think I kind of sense that is why we have gone so strong in this game. You look at that team, that is more or less first team. What? Lindelof out, Varane in? There you've got your first team. So expect a good game. Expect a strong Manchester United team. And this is a Manchester United team we should be comparing with the other big teams in the league and our league performances, because realistically, this is the type of team we expect to see in the Premier League. Let's just hope they won't play 9 at the back like Newcastle. If they do, we'll tear them apart like we did against Newcastle. Would you prefer Donny van de Beek in the middle out wide? Thanks, Greg, about for the compliment about the hat. I've put Donny on the left because that's where I want him to play, and that is because I don't think Van de Beek will work with Fred. In the sense, and look, I went through this earlier, but I can do it again. With, let's say you put Van de Beek there. From goal kicks, every time that ball is going to come this side to Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof. Because Van de Beek and Fred, they aren't going to win headers. So if you go to the right, to the left, to our left, sorry, or their right, then you're up against Maguire, who can step forward and win the header. You go to our right or their left. You got Lindelof, who's not very good in the air. You'll have Fred or Van de Beek, who's not very good in the air. That is an advantage for Young Boys, who realistically they know that technically on the ball they're not going to be able to match Manchester United. Like, there is no way their players should be on the level of Van de Beek, of a Pogba. Even Fred, really. I mean, whether that's true or not with Fred, I'll leave that up to you. But realistically, they shouldn't, and they won't be expecting, they shouldn't be expecting to go toe to toe with us technically. So physically, they're going to have to want it more, and that includes winning your headers. And if they have such a weakness, like a lack of heading ability and a lack of aerial prowess, they're going to take advantage of that. And I think with Pogba on the left and Van der Beek in midfield, this right-hand side of Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, whether it's Fred or Van der Beek and Sancho, is a weakness. You put Pogba on the right-hand side and you put Van der Beek out on left wing. That problem gets solved because they go long. Look who's there to win it. Pogba. And as well with that, Pogba is stronger, better on the ball than Van der Beek. Van der Beek's fantastic on the ball, don't get me wrong. But Pogba has that strength. He's a powerful runner. He's a quick runner. He's harder to dispossess. While Donny Van der Beek is probably, his movement is much more, well, it's better and more elite. So he can come into this area and get into the areas that Bruno might be leaving by making these sort of runs into the box. So I would prefer Van der Beek on the left. To answer your question. Is this team we are playing with? Yes, it is. I mean, look. Obviously, if we play Pogba on the left, I won't really care. I don't mind where really he plays. I think we'd probably be better off with him, with Van der Beek on the left and Pogba in midfield. But we'll wait and find out in the game. And obviously, we'll change it if we have to. Are you finally convinced that we can break a defensive team down like City from the Newcastle game? I'm certainly not. I mean, look, let's wait and see, because we did a good job against Newcastle. But at the same time, we have to wait for more. We have to wait for more evidence of it. You can't. I don't look if let's say we weren't able to break Newcastle down. I don't think that's enough to say, oh, we definitely can't. We have to wait for more, and I don't think the Newcastle game really told us a lot. I thought there was some what's the word? Some situations where we looked quite good at breaking the low block. The Cristiano Ronaldo second goal. Driving at someone quickly, using that ball quickly, getting it forward. Luke Shaw, brilliant driving run, slotted through Ronaldo, and we scored. That sort of stuff we haven't seen anywhere near enough. And what was so good about that is we didn't allow Newcastle to get into that low block. We were frightening quick on the counter-attack, whereas usually we are, again, we'll go back to this screen, we're Maguire, Lindelof, Shaw, just knocking it around, letting teams get into a low block. But this time, we got the ball, and Shaw just went, mate, I'm running, and brought it forward, and sorted it through, who obviously, and when you have Cristiano Ronaldo going for one goal, he's going to score, isn't he? To be fair, 3 out of the 4 goals are individual brilliance. That's errors. Only the last goal is a form of team play. No, the second goal weren't. I mean, I can say the third goal is a bit of luck, but at the same time, it's not luck. It is just what you get from Cristiano Ronaldo. Greenwood had a shot. What was it? Eddie Woodman? Was that the goalkeeper's name? He should hold it, but Cristiano Ronaldo being a poacher, racing in. That is Cristiano Ronaldo. He will do that all season long. It's not like he's scored a screamer. That's just Cristiano Ronaldo being at the level he was. I would also say we were lucky that Newcastle didn't score from our mistakes. Yeah, I mean, look, against the likes of Newcastle, you can afford to make mistakes, because especially when they didn't have Callum Wilson, because you pretty much knew Joel Linton weren't going to score, don't you? Look, but at the same time, as Varane becomes more adept in that back line, gets to know his teammates more, we'll get better. Like, we can't expect that team to play perfectly straight off the bat. From when I've watched the game, when I was coming back on my train, and whatever, when I've caught up with whatever I missed, I thought we looked quite good, and this is just another chance to see that. Right, so the players are walking out now. How's your FPL going? I mean, I can get it up, I'm sure. Hold on. There's Cristiano Ronaldo in the away kit for the first time. Why don't we give Cristiano Ronaldo long sleeve shirts? Why do he keep having to wear base layers or like thermals underneath? Give him a long sleeve shirt, Adidas. So this is how my FPL was looking. So I got Jose Sa in goal, 6 points. Reguilon 1, disappointing. Trent 12, Shaw 5, Smith Rowe 1, Greenwood 5, Salah 8, Benrahma 3. Antonio got -1. Not great. Cristiano Ronaldo, captain 26. Ivan Toney 2. On my bench, 2s and 1s. I got 68 overall. It weren't too bad. Weren't great, but not terrible. So before we get the game kicked off, let's just hear another. Sue! There we go. We've got a Sue. Again, look, I'm hoping you guys can hear that. Can you guys hear the Sue? Or did you guys hear the Sue? Sue! Good. Thank you, George. So BT Sports have the lineup as Pogba in midfield and Van der Beek now on the left. So BT Sports have copied me. I mean, they also let me swap Pogba and Fred over, because I think we will see Pogba out on the right hand side actually, as I put him there. So. Come on. Come on, David. Good game from you, my guy. I assume they will take the knee. I don't know why that would be any different in Champions League. They do take the knee. Everyone takes the knee. So young boys are taking the knee, which is good. And Bruno Fernandes will take kickoff. Obviously, this is on an artificial pitch. So slight advantage to young boys there. And away we go here for our first game of the UEFA Champions League. And the timer is pretty much perfect. That is fantastic. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I tell you what, I've hated. Well, as soon as we finish playing young boys, brilliant, because right. So Donny van der Beek is playing midfield. So let's swap that over, because I'm gonna have to be really careful about what I say in this game, because just normal football things are now off bound. I can't say we are dominating this game, but instead of saying like that, I can't go, we are dominating, insert team name here. Because if I do say that, it will sound very strange. And it will get clipped up, especially by you, DJ, or you, George, and I will never live it down. Yes. Exactly. And that will be put, especially if it's you, George, you'll put it in every group chat that I don't want it in. And God knows what will happen. Right, long ball from Young Boys. Maguire wins it. Into Fred. Brings it back down to Harry Maguire. You're about to drop big time today. It'll go. I bet it'll go in all the courts chats, won't it, George? Sancho loses out. Fred absolutely bodied. And here comes Young Boys early on. Gets a shot away. Wide. Goal kick. First chance of the game falls to Young Boys. And that's what I was talking about. But this is going to be a physical game. Fred absolutely bodied. Pushed to the ground so easily. Maybe I'll keep it back for a rainy day. I'm scared. I'm scared something like that is going to slip out. Like, it's so easy for you to sound dodgy when a team is called Young Boys. Have I said that? Have I said that already? Shaw's fallen over. I don't like artificial pitches. Bruno's gone down. Wants a free kick. Gonna get one. Well, I don't know whether I was just to own it and start doing it on purpose. Like, realistically, am I gonna win? Oh, ball comes in. Go on, Ronaldo. No, it was Sancho. It was Sancho. Just couldn't bring it down. Right. They're playing out. The team in yellow are playing out from the back. What makes this worse as well is I don't know any of the players. I don't know any of the players' names. Donny van der Beek's now fallen over. So many people are just falling over. Will we stop it, please? Free kick. Free kick United. So, like, I can't even just start referring to all these players as their name. I have to, I just naturally would say their team. Fred. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. Harry. Finds Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke. Luke Shaw driving forward. Well defended by Young Boys. And that is that weird? I'm being like I'm like double guessing myself. Is that what you'd say? Fred. No, it moves it into Bruno. Sancho's made a run. Well defended by Young Boys. Here they come on the attack. Lovely ball through. Lindelof just picks it up. De Gea. Goes into Wan-Bissaka. Goes down the line. Good defending and pressing by Young Boys, but he loses the ball. And Van der Beek now picks it up. Moves it into Bruno Fernandes, who's out on our left-hand side here. Bringing it forward. Crosses the halfway line. Bruno Fernandes. That's better from Manchester United. Getting the ball forward. Fred there nearly loses his footing. What boots are these boys wearing? Because they just keep on slipping. Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. Get into Maguire quickly. I tell you what, you can already tell we ain't got Rafael Varane playing anymore. So much slower instantly. Lindelof now goes long, looking for Bruno Fernandes. Easily picked up, and now lovely ball into the number 13 here for Young Boys. And it's out for a throw into United. Poor clearance. Lindelof into Maguire. Gonna say every clips for one thing becomes a YouTube sensation. Out of context, FSS football or Finn or whatever. Out of context. Long ball looking for Sancho. Can he keep it on? No, it's out for a goal kick for Young Boys. Charlie, can I get a score prediction from you? Will Young Boys get dominated? There you go. There's a clip for you. There's a clip for you. Posting these to FSS's over party. I look forward to it. You're going 3-0. I call you a copycat. Right, there you go. Right, throwing for Young Boys. Bruno, Pogba, Cristiano. Go on, Cristiano. Just go on, just run someone. Oh, no look pass. Cristiano, where is it? There we go. Get the Sue. Ronaldo did some tricks and did a no-look pass. That deserves the Sue. I'll tell you what. That'll be like my thing on these streams now. My USP, unique selling point. Every time Ronaldo does something, we get a Sue. So that will not get annoying. Lindelof. It moves into Maguire. Harry Maguire! Lindelof moves in. Just so slow again. Sure. Back to Maguire. Quickly. Into Lindelof quickly. Maguire goes long. Sure. Oh. Just move the ball quickly. On the ground. Short, quick passing. Is all you need. Stop. Get it out of the air. Van der Beek wins the header. Bruno takes it down. Moves it into Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka into Bruno. Moves it into Sancho. Sancho does well. Finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka cuts back in. Gives it in to Sancho. Bruno. Pressure in by Young Boys. Good pressure. United keep the ball. Bruno Fernandes now falling over. Mate, honestly, just get your trainers on. Don't even wear boots. Wear trainers. Here comes Bruno. Bruno just finds Sancho. Can't bring it down. Bruno Fernandes. Can't believe he couldn't find Sancho. And Young Boys will now look to try and get clear. Van der Beek absolutely takes a Young Boy out. And surely he goes into the book for that. Donny Van der Beek thinks he's Matthew Vervaag and has absolutely taken out a Young Boy. DJ, feel free to clip that one up. Just so we can show Matthew that. Come on. What a surprise. Matthew and Young Boys. Match made in heaven. Fred. Ronaldo. Lovely flick out to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno. Luke Shaw. Shaw. Looks for Cristiano Ronaldo. Goalkeeper comes out well. Not a good ball in there by Luke Shaw by any means. Can we steal the ball? No, and Young Boys play it out from the back well. Lovely play there here by Young Boys. There's a long ball, crossfield ball to their number 15. 1v1 with Lindelof now. Does well. Lindelof can't stop him. Ball flashed across the box. Is that for a throw-in for Manchester United? Oh, I don't like Lindelof being back. I don't like Lindelof being back in the starting lineup. Fred wins it. Sancho moves it into Luke Shaw. Go on, Luke. Luke finds Bruno Fernandes. Bruno looks to put the cross in. Ronaldo! Come on! Sue! Cristiano Ronaldo scores for Manchester United and it's 1-0 Manchester United. And that is Manchester United at their very best. And Cristiano Ronaldo scoring his first goal in the Champions League for Manchester United. And that ball from Bruno Fernandes is simply sensational. What a ball. What a goal. And we'll see it again here. Bruno Fernandes outside the boot. That is playmaking. What a ball. And Bruno and Cristiano Ronaldo just taps it in. Cristiano Ronaldo scores for Manchester United. Manchester United 1. Young Boys 0. There we go. Cristiano. What a boy. And I tell you what, this team is capable. And NG breaking down a low block. Thank you, George. Ronaldo scoring. Look, he's scoring goals for us already. He's played twice, scored in both games. Look at that pass from Bruno Fernandes. What a ball. And Cristiano Ronaldo, that is a striker. That is a striker. Oh, Ronaldo. Fred. Pogba opens up. Pogba. Poor ball. And Young Boys will just pick it up. Go on, Sancho. Good defending. Poor from Bruno. It's out for a throw for Young Boys. Look, this game is. I think this game's already over. I don't see Young Boys scoring. I don't see how Young Boys score. Like, surely this team is too strong for Young Boys to get a goal. Bruno, Donny van der Beek, Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, we're looking more lively. Cristiano Ronaldo, a bit of skill there, a bit of flair. Wan-Bissaka, Van der Beek. Lovely crossfield ball to Harry Maguire. Takes it down just inside Manchester United's half. He gives it back to Van der Beek. What I would say is, in this game... Oh, lovely play by Bruno and Ronaldo. Good defending in the end by Young Boys. It is very easy. And look, obviously we've seen there Pogba is there again. Slipping over, falling over. A lot of players are going to do that. That is a big injury risk. If I was on against Solskjaer, would be looking... at half time to be getting some of these more important players off the pitch, especially those who are a little bit more susceptible to injuries, like the Paul Pogbas, who usually do get an injury in a season. Get them off as soon as possible. Get Cristiano Ronaldo off, who, while he's not susceptible to injury, he's older than everyone. He's what, 36? While he might have the body of a 30-year-old, he's 36. More prone to injury. Why risk him? Also, some big news. Paul Pogba might be staying. Paul Pogba might actually be staying at Manchester United. What a moment that will be. Let's hope Paul does stay, because Manchester United with Paul Pogba is better than a Manchester United without a Paul Pogba. Bruno looks for Pogba, just slightly too far ahead of him. He can't pick it up. Oh, Fortnite sweet. How are we? Maguire. Poor pass from Maguire, and here comes young boys. Oh, that is just, I've said it again. Surely you're not allowed to. Why are they allowed to be called young boys? It is just, it's a hazard, isn't it? Yeah, and why would it not most players? And what I would say is, what a surprise. Once we start showing some ambition to go win a Premier League title, by signing such a mega superstar like Cristiano Ronaldo, what you would have to say is our biggest signing since we signed Paul Pogba. All of a sudden, Mino Raiola and Paul Pogba are absolutely fine with staying at Manchester United. Pogba. Harry Maguire. Pogba just takes it off Maguire and be like, I am the captain now. Lindelof. Wan-Bissaka. Goes infield. Shaw. Pogba. Maguire. United just knocking the ball around here. Shaw. Oh, that's great play by Shaw and Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw now looks to put the crossing. Well defended. Bruno will pick it up. Bruno's having a fantastic game so far. He's absolutely everywhere. Lovely ball into Luke Shaw. Finds Fred. Fred, don't shoot. Fred shot. He shot. He shot on his weaker foot. Fred can't shoot on his left foot. He decides, oh, let's take it on the right. What a dick. Oh, sorry, I just smacked my mic with my hat. Right, long ball by young boys, and Maguire won it. Wan-Bissaka, what the fuck was that? Wan-Bissaka just gives it back to the goalkeeper. Right, good play by young boys down their right hand side and our left. Fred's gonna foul him, isn't he? No? Maguire wins it in the end. That will be a corner for young boys. I mean, as opening 21 minutes go, it's not been terrible for Manchester United. I wouldn't say I'm totally pleased, but I'm not disheartened. It's been alright. It's been okay. It's acceptable. Right, so Corner here for Young Boys. Ball comes into the box. Lindelof heads clear. Sancho, can he pick it up at the edge of the box? He can't. Pogba can't pick it up either. And cross now comes in for Young Boys, who don't really win the header. And it falls all the way to the other side of the box. Young Boys shoots from the edge of the box. Van der Beek blocked out for a throw-in. Oh, this is an interesting record for Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has equalled the all-time Champions League record appearance holder, Iker Casillas. So, in our next game, chances are Ronaldo will become the all-time Champions League appearance holder. Fred quickly into Lindelof. Long ball. Poor. Poor from Sancho. Here comes Young Boys. And then number 21, is that Garcia? Finds someone. Goes into their 13. Wan-Bissaka does well, and Lindelof will just pick up the ball into De Gea, who now looks to go long. Poor from De Gea. Young Boys really starting to get some possession. Starting to really dominate the game. And look, I wonder if we are playing a little bit deeper because are we just... Oh, good save by De Gea. It's a well hit shot. And it's a great save, De Gea. Well, got down well. And here comes Jadon Sancho. Cuts in really well and finds Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo's on the left-hand side. Bruno finds Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes a touch. Ronaldo's shot. Stings the hands of the goalkeeper. Good save. And that was good play. And here's that shot from Young Boys. De Gea unsighted. He gets a shot away. It moves quickly across this artificial surface. And De Gea got down well and palms it away. Ronaldo took the corner. Why did Ronaldo take it? Here's Sancho. Beats his man with a nutmeg, but can't get hold of the ball in the second time. And Young Boys will now look to counter-attack. Long ball looking for their central mid, their number 16, but Shaw does well. Surely wins a free kick. Right, so we go over to this screen. We can see the other game in the Champions League. That's being played at the moment. That is the Sevilla versus RB Salzburg game, and Sevilla are actually losing that game 1-0. If we go over to that screen, ooh, one shot, one goal from a penalty. We look at the team: Bono, Navas, Koundé, Carlos, Acuna, Jordan, Fernando, Rakitic, Gomez, Nesiri, Sousa. So this is a full strength Sevilla side, really, isn't it? And for Salzburg, I'm looking at that as if I know anyone from them. I know, is that Mady Camara? No, Mohamed Camara. Mady Camara plays Olympiacos. Oh, we got a free kick. Why is Fred standing over this free kick? Why? This annoys me. Why does Fred ever stand over free kicks? Like, surely no team actually thinks, yeah, Fred's gonna take this. It's always Bruno. Fuck. Fred should have taken it. Fred should have taken it. Bruno went for the smart and quick free kick, and it's awful. Wan-Bissaka, Sancho. Goes into Lindelof. Maguire. Moves it into Van der Beek. Goes back into Maguire. We just need to quicken it up a little bit. Pogba outnumbered there and loses possession. Here comes Jadon Sancho. Good defending. Poor there from Jadon Sancho, really. I think he just gets his head up a little bit too slowly. Get it up a bit quicker. But, look, I mean, he'll be fine, won't he? Young boys here just keeping the ball a little bit. And, I mean, what have we all made of the game so far? I mean, look, we've been all right. I think we've kind of done the bare minimum. I don't think we've really got our first gear. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, playing an artificial surface, while it's not an excuse to lose, I do think you're at a disadvantage. I think, in a way, you as a player, you don't want to play at 110%, knowing, look, I mean, as I've said, and we've noticed, a lot more players are falling over. We've seen about 6-7 players fall over, or at least 6 or 7 times someone has fallen over from a Manchester United shirt, while none for young boys have. So, I mean, that is something to like take note of. You are more likely or suspect to injuries on an artificial surface. You have less grip or whatever. So in a way, these sort of players don't want to go that extra 10% in case that trying to run that a little bit quicker leads to you slipping and pulling a hamstring, or even worse, for example. Pogba, Ronaldo, Bruno. Lovely nutmeg out to Wan-Bissaka, who's getting forward well here. Finds Sancho. Sancho into Bruno. Van der Beek bringing it forward. Drops it into Fred. Finds Bruno. Wan-Bissaka puts the ball into the box. Ronaldo leaped well out by the goalkeeper. Well caught by the young boys keeper. It's a very good cross there by Wan-Bissaka. There we go. Right, throw in for young boys here. They go back to their number 13. Goes back to their 30. 35. Chance for here for young boys to really try and make something. Let's hope Van der Beek doesn't get injured. He's a really important player. Yeah, Van der Beek plays all the time. It's just nice to see Van der Beek playing today. Honestly. It's just nice to see him back and actually playing some football for once. And here comes young boys, shot over the bar. Goal kick to Manchester United. Good chance there from young boys, but shot over by their number 20 by the looks of it. And there, look. Thank you. Thank you for the Dollar, mate. Or pound, whatever it was. Thank you. Greatly appreciate, my guy. I'll tell you what, that scared me. Oh, George, what did you try and say? What did you try and say? I don't know where I can check. What did you try and say, George? It does. No. I'm worrying, George. I'm worrying. Tell me. I would enjoy the probably less than 80p. I didn't mean to play it again. You didn't put. It doesn't say you put a message, George. Oh. No, yeah, I can't see I can't see a name. But George, if you would like to donate another pound or 80p, whatever it is, you can try and do your funny name or whatever it was as an actual message. George, I got Streamlabs doing me dirty. I got 47p from your $1 or your 80p. So, woo, big up myself. Love the fees on that. But yeah, because obviously, I mean, $1 is about 80p, I assume, and then from that, they take. I don't know how. I think they take about 20% cut or something like that. I don't know. But 46p is 46p. We take that. We take that and we move. 47p, sorry, not 46. Fuck. Wan-Bissaka's been sent off. Wan-Bissaka's been given a straight red and he's off. Wait, what? That's not a red card. Oh, it's a yellow. That's not a red. What's Peter Walton saying? Oh, Peter, I bet you're agreeing with the official. Oh, I've missed him. Come on, VAR, you've got a... it's not a red card. Fuck me. It's not a red card, man. It's fucking hell. It's never a red for me. I mean, look, obviously, you guys, let me know your opinions. But does anyone actually think that's a red card? Right. Donny on them for Dalot. Well. Well. So, Sancho's off for Dalot, I assume. For Dalot. So, Wan-Bissaka's on. The Wan-Bissaka's off for Dalot. Bruno's going out onto the right. There we go. So that is what we're now playing. We have no width. And here come Young Boys! Just wide! Oh my God. It's all gone to shit. Fucking hell. Young Boys nearly equalised straight after going a man up, and we better change it over here as well. So Dalot's on. Bruno comes out wide. And Sancho. No. Sancho off. I mean, what we're really going to see that. So, here is Dalot. Go on, Diego. Or Diogo. Pogba poor. And look, now it's vitally important. Dalot and Luke Shaw have to get forward. They have to get forward. Too many middlemans. Hold up. I'll find out how much. Oh no, actually. No, yeah, DJ, I think you're right. I think I'm wrong. Because I got 49p for when Lucy donated £1. So I think you are right. Pogba wins the header. Challenge now for Manchester United. Well, I mean, look, if there's ever a game we could go 10 men in, this would be it's not the ideal one. The ideal one would have been when we played Young Boys at Old Trafford, but it's not a terrible one. We should get through this game. Still, look, a little bit more nervy, yes, but still with very little real worries. Good play by Young Boys. Van der Beek wins the tackle. Bruno now looks to go long to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo can't bring it down. And look, what I would say is, on a positive, Wan-Bissaka will now get a rest. He will now get a rest. Because he plays every minute of every game usually, so whatever. We'll win this game, I'm sure, anyway. Whoever disliked the stream bear out themselves. Rats, the lot of them. Rats. I just... But look, I mean, what I will say about the red card, to try and end the debate, because we can't talk about it forever. if we've seen I've seen less than that given as a red. I've seen more than that not given as a red. It just proves how well, for one, bad officiating in football nowadays is. When stuff like that is given as a red card, it's stupid. Like, for me, for it to be a red card, look, I mean, I said this about the Struijk thing earlier, to my mates. If with the Struijk one, he got a red card, would it have been a free kick? Was it even really that big of a foul? That is debatable for the Struijk one. Because he broke his leg, I can kind of see why it was given as a red card. If Wan-Bissaka there broke his leg, again, I can see why it's given as a red card. But he hasn't. He's gotten up about 2 minutes later, and he's absolutely fine, and he's still playing. So he's fine. A bit of play acting there, really, and he's fine. And yet he's been sent off for a 50-50 challenge. Like, football is a contact sport where you're meant to go in for every challenge. That sort of challenge should not be a red card. Book him at a very max. The game's gone. Game's gone soft. Game's gone. There is a positive from this first half is that, look, we've got the goal, and I mean, look, Harry Maguire said it in midweek. When you keeping a clean sheet with the attack we've got, we'll win games. All we have to do now is keep a clean sheet. While we'd want to win this game 3 or 4, of course. Getting out of it, especially now we're down to 10 as at 1-0. It will do. And sure, that's falling over again. Right, so if I quickly do the subs. Right, there you go. So Sanchez now on the bench. So then Young Boys is 30 coming up. The pitch. Young Boys now puts the cross in. Well headed away by Lindelof, and Bruno flicks it clear. For me, this second half, and look, I know we've all banged on about Van der Beek playing. I'm bring Donny off. And I'm bringing Jesse on, actually. I am. For me, what Lingard is more of a natural winger. And I think he brings energy. I think he'll run. I think Jesse Lingard in this second half is a must. I really do. We've got a minute of added time. I don't know how it's only a minute. The play was down for certainly longer than said minute. But yeah, for me, Lingard should come on, and I would take Donny off. Keep Pogba on for his height and... Oh! Young Boys get a yellow card for a foul on Fred. No, Red, send him off. Hold on. It's not a red card, to be fair. Ref! Send him off. Get him gone. Disgraceful. And there's half time. We go in. Manchester United 1, Young Boys won thanks to a Cristiano Ronaldo goal early on in that half. Was it about 13 minutes in? 15? 13 minutes in. Wan-Bissaka then got sent off in the 35th. Half time. What can you say? It's not ideal, is it? Not an ideal end to that first half. What do we all make of it? All I can say is at least we made it to half time. And we're alright. Right. There we go. So, we'll just add like a little red card here. Props on the FCS 114 channel, we love it. The FCS 114 channel hasn't been touched in long. And I don't plan to touch it. What was the last video? The last video on the FCS 114 channel must be when I did Foot Champs. Yeah. 37 views on that though. Banging. I don't think it's a red card. I don't think it's a red card. Donny, my man of the match for the first half. I don't think you can give it. My man of the match, Bruno. I don't think Donny's done anything really. To be honest, I think if Donny if McTominay does the exact same half as Donny, I don't think anyone. We're not saying Donny he's been amazing, but I don't think we're saying he's been terrible. Well, we're definitely not saying he's been brilliant. He's been a 6. But it's just it's annoying, that red card. It is, isn't it? It's annoying because we could have done without it. It was completely studs up and careless. It's a red all day. No, I don't agree. For me, for it to be a red card, there has to be a little bit of intent. Or look, that the ball is there to be won. The ball is there to be won. He hasn't broken his leg or anything. He's just gone slightly late. It's not as if the ball. He's trying to just flick the ball on or whatever. For him to do that, his foot can't just be stood on the ground because he's stretching over. I don't think that is a red. It's a yellow card. If he did some serious damage, then like I said earlier about the Struijk one, I would have sent him off. But for me, that is a yellow card. A yellow card saying, look, I'm going to book you for this. You do another one. You're late on another one. You'll get a second yellow. I just don't think it's red. But what can you do? I guess. What can you do? Right. Hold on. Oh, that is beautiful. Cheers. There we go. There's a nice red card. The fake transparency. I don't get the point of why people do it. Like, just trolls, isn't it? But there we go. We've got a nice red card now. But all right, let's look. Let me see. Let's see the challenge again. Come on, BT, show me the challenge again. Look, I'm willing to change my opinion on it. I don't think, from what I've seen, I don't think it was a red. But we'll see it. His studs are up, and it's silly. So even without intent, his studs going to the ankle, and he's putting the injured. Same as Xhaka, who didn't touch the play, but put him. I can't remember the Xhaka one. I mean, is this the goal or is this the red card? This is the first goal. I mean, look. To be honest, it's one of those ones where I think if it happens to Maguire or happens to Martial, I'm almost certainly going, that's a red, send him off. But because it's Wan-Bissaka and it's obviously for us, I'm thinking, no, keep him on. So it's only a booking. Which because of that probably suggests it's very, very close. Wan-Bissaka being made. Look, Wan-Bissaka's had a very good start to the season. He's a very good right back. I don't understand all this Wan-Bissaka hate. I don't think it's a red card. I wouldn't have given a red card, but like I said, that's almost certainly a bit of bias in there. Right, here it is again. So it's, no, I don't. I don't think it is. I think the ball is there to win. Like, it's a 50-50. Like, Wan-Bissaka is like Leno. United fans won't realise he's holding. Wan-Bissaka has been absolutely fine. Like, Leno is awful. I agree with you on that. Leno is awful, but Wan-Bissaka is pretty good. Like, he's like when Lukaku was at Manchester United. He's been made as a scapegoat because we can't just accept sometimes the better team doesn't win. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but at Manchester United we always have to turn on our own players and make people scapegoats. And because it used to be Maguire, but now because everyone likes Maguire's not that anymore. Lindelof used to be, but no, now we've got Varane. Varane's not going to be a scapegoat. Oh, let's go to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba used to get it a lot. Bruno at times in the big games has got it. Martial has been made scapegoat. Rashford at times. De Gea in the Europa League final. As if, I mean, look, yes, maybe he should have saved some penalties. But it's not De Gea's fault we've gone to a penalty shootout, which is a lottery. Wan-Bissaka's first touch is fine. The only problem with Wan-Bissaka is he's unconventional. The way he runs is unconventional. The way he uses the ball, it just doesn't look right. Like, yeah, it is Champions League. Like the way he runs, like he doesn't look like a Diego Dallo, for example. So that must mean Dallo's better than him. That's not what it means. That's not true at all. Straight red card. It's 2 or 3. There's 2 yellows is 1. A straight red is originally 1, but then gets either put up to a 2 or a 3. So it'll be 2 or 3, I imagine. Because double yellow cards are definitely one, and then for me, I'm pretty sure a red card is a straight red is either a guaranteed 2 or 2 or 3. I prefer Wan-Bissaka. I've always preferred Wan-Bissaka. Oh, look, I think Diogo Dalot's a really good right back. And if I do a preview for all these games, I would have started Diogo Dalot in this game. I thought it was silly to start Wan-Bissaka. He got sent off, which obviously isn't ideal. But for me, this was a great opportunity for Dalot to get some minutes, show what he's made of, and give Wan-Bissaka a rest, who will be playing against West Ham on the weekend. We'll be playing what? Who do we have after West Ham? Aston Villa in the league. Look, obviously I didn't want Wan-Bissaka to get sent off, but in a way I'm not too disheartened that he is. If we can get through the second half, and we win the game still. Obviously, again, like I said, it's not ideal, but for me, Wan-Bissaka getting given a rest and making Diogo Dalot have to be given an opportunity, for me, is a good thing, because A, Dalot then gets an opportunity, gets a minute, and Wan-Bissaka just gets a rest, because he plays every single minute of every single game for Manchester United since he's pretty much signed. So it's a nice opportunity just for a player to get a bit of a rest. Right, so I'm going to quickly go fill my water bottle up. There's a chance to start Elanga, I guess. Elanga won't play, especially now with a red card. Like I said, I would bring Van der Beek off and get Lingard on for the second half. Lingard just offers that energy. Someone who will run around, is in good form. I don't think Martial fits this game as a left winger anymore. Not really Greenwood either. I mean, Elanga maybe on the right-hand side for Bruno, but I think you want to keep Bruno on. Maybe bring on a Matic in midfield. I don't know. I would bring Lingard on for Donny van de Beek in this second half. Not because Van der Beek's played awfully. I just think Lingard just fits. No. Not 5 at the back for me. 4 at the back is fine. Right. Let me go refill my bottle. I'll be right back. Varane for Van der Beek. Are we going 5 at the back or are we putting Lindelof at DM? Because either one is criminal. Why are we going 5 at the back? So obviously we'll push out like this. So put Lingard in there. Van der Beek. Why are we taking him off? So is it this now? I assume it's this. Why are we going further the back? What the fuck is this? What it looks like this. That's what it looks like. Oh, I'm so defensive against fucking young boys. We're playing fucking young boys. I don't have a starting 11 for a five at the back. Right, this will be fun then, won't it? Right, so hide that one. Right, so alright, so it's Dallo's sure. Right, so that is there we go. So that's how now this team looks. There we go. Oh no, let me get Donny out. There we go. Just look at that. I guess we are giving young boys a defensive session. R.I.P. Donny. I don't understand why Donny van der Beek's here. I don't. It's as simple as that at this point. Why take Van der Beek off? Well, I mean, I would have taken Van der Beek off. But why take him off for a centre-back? Look, if we really thought, oh, we need to strengthen this defence and bring a centre-back on, leave your midfield. So what you do, you take off Lindelof and you put in the centre-back that since he's come in, we've kept a clean sheet and was the only one not up for the game we didn't keep a clean sheet on. And You look at that team and you look at you knowing the type of surface we're on, where you are suspect to injuries. You take off the man or the players that you cannot and we cannot afford to get injured, aka Bruno and Pogba. You take them off. It's unbelievable. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. And look, it's a big game now. We can't afford to drop points now. Because look, there is absolutely no need to go for this fight at the back. And what I do wonder is ball comes in, Varane does well. Could this have something to do with Dalot? No, hear me out. If we go back to our last game, back to last game. Or just however. I mean, let me go to Transfermarkt. How many games have we seen when Dalot comes on, he goes as a right winger? If I think back to, he came on as a right winger against Wolves. Did the same on Bruno's debut. Came on as a right winger against Wolves. Fred does well. Lovely bit of skill there by Fred, actually. Bruno now goes long to Cristiano Ronaldo, who's picked up on the left-hand side here. Goes into Fred. Look, Fred showing some Brazilian flair here. So yeah, so he played on the right wing. No, he didn't. He didn't play for Manchester United last season. Played as a right midfielder twice. Not last year, but the season before. That was against Wolves and Club Brugge. So look, he's played as a right back, a right winger before, and a lot. So I wonder, does Ollie just not trust him as a right back? So that's why he's brought on a third centre back to kind of just cover for him. Ball comes in, Varane heads clear. Well in, Varane. Big Rafael Varane there. Pogba. Fred does well. Sure, that's a free kick, but Bruno now just goes long, looking for Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gets to it. Cristiano Ronaldo's in here. Goes down. He wants a penalty. He's not going to get one. Come on, Chris. Dalot 1v1 with. Oh, they're striking 1v1 with Dalot. Here's young boy just knocking the ball around. The number 20 now. Lindelof stepping out from the back, trying to make a challenge, but it doesn't get there. Here is young boy still. Number 15. That looks knackered already. Just... Young boys goes for goal, way over. Ronaldo, here it is again. He's snuck in front. It's never a free kick. It's not a penalty. No, it's not enough in it. That's not a foul for me. What's Peter Walton saying? I don't know what Peter Walton was saying. But at the same time, do I want to know? Because Peter Walton just talks rubbish. Honestly. Look. Peter Walton is the most useless person in football. He's useless. I don't know why. What's the point of him? Because he never disagrees with officials. And when he does, before a decision's been made, he then goes against what he just said and says, oh no, I meant that. Right, so it's corner here for young boys who are all over us in this second half. Ball comes into the box. Awful ball in, but we'll fall to their 15 at the back stick. Way over. Wover. This is going to be a long second half, I'll tell you that. Fred gone up the header, lost it, and then his ball's bounced off of Fred's head. Here comes young boys. We've just invited them on us. Bruno wins the tackle. Here comes young boys. Puts the ball into the box. Varane deals with it. Pogba. We are playing so conservatively against young boys. Bloody hell. Look, if it works, it works. But come on. Like, you wouldn't see, oh, I don't know, Man City doing this, Chelsea doing this, Liverpool doing this. They'll go smash them still. The young boys, for fuck's sake. It's like, this isn't PSG. This isn't like when Chelsea went a man down against Liverpool. So they went to five. Well, obviously they play a five back anyway, but they kept playing five at the back. Like, this is, first of all, obviously we don't play a five at the back. I don't know. Have we been training five at the back in training? Because if we have, that's just why. Oh, I just don't get it. Long ball from Maguire. Ronaldo chasing the ball from Bruno. Or Bruno, sorry. Chasing the ball from, I think it was Dallo. actually. Long ball now. Shaw wins it. Bruno looks for Fred. Can't get hold of it. And the young boys goes back to the goalkeeper. Looks to play it out from the back. Here is their left back. Luke Shaw does well defensively. Could that have come off a hand? Let's hope not. Ball now comes in. Luke Shaw blocks it again, this time with his chest. I don't think it did come off a hand. There was no appeals for it, at least. You can see the reaction to this game so far. It's just tiring. It's embarrassing we're playing 5 at the back against young boys. And look, and the actual idea of playing 5 at the back against young boys isn't the embarrassing bit. Because if, look, I would expect Chelsea to play 5 at the back against young boys because, look, they're a team that plays 5 at the back. What makes it embarrassing is we aren't a 5 at the back team. We've gone 5 at the back to try and stop them. That's embarrassing. Look, if I'm Ollie, get Ronaldo off. He's played well, Ronaldo, but why risk Ronaldo at this point? Why risk him? Great play by young boys. Good defending by Fred. The ball came in. Rat ball. Did it go out for a goal kick? Is it a throw into United? What's going on? Goal kick, surely. Ollie, whatever you've tried, I don't think it's working. I don't know how Ollie can watch this second half and think, yeah, let's keep it the same. And why? Why is it that one time he actually makes a sub at half time is it bringing Van der Beek off? Thinking about it. The guy just hates Donny, doesn't he? He just hates Donny. I've already just thought of that. We'd never make subs at half time. But this time, oh yeah. Let's take it. Let's take off Van der Beek. What a surprise. The player you never play, will take him off. Lindelof won the header. Bruno. Poor. You know what? Bruno. Not Bruno. Ollie. Red card. Harry Maguire looks absolutely knackered. He wants free somewhere. That's centre back, midfield. What's he doing? Who's he booking? Has De Gea been booked? He's booked David De Gea. Fuck off, ref. This guy can. This ref can do one. It's this guy's big day and he's absolutely mugging himself off. Or is it Varane? Is it Varane? Young Boys goes long. Shaw goes foul on Fred, surely? No. Wasn't really a foul. At this point, I'm calling for everything. Keffy. Go on, Bruno. $15. All out wide. Young Boys in now, puts a cross in. Shaw wins the header. Can Pogba get the hold of the ball? Not really. Young Boys will get it back. It's really annoying because I don't know any of these Young Boy players, which makes it hard because they're the one that are actually doing all the attacks. $36. 16. 20. Maguire's just like shouldered someone off the ball. Oh, Fred and Lindelof. The two donkeys get done by one player. What, 25 minutes left? Still Young Boys. Ball comes in. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. Well, it was always coming. Fucking useless. Absolutely unbelievably shit from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer there. Varane, not good enough really. The ball comes across. Varane beaten to the ball. Not good enough by Varane. Let's be fair. Varane has to do better there for me. His man's in front of him. De Gea goes wrong foot's De Gea, who's stepping across, goes to the front post. David Wagner's celebrating. And is always coming. Fuck's sake. And look, obviously I know Wan-Bissaka was the man who got sent off. But this result isn't on Wan-Bissaka. And here comes Young Boys again over the bar. Fuck me. Change it, Ollie. Get out of this back five useless donkey shit. Because it's not working. And all it is a wave and wave after wave and after wave of attacks for Young Boys. It's not working. I think it deflects off of Luke Shaw and just the striker reacts quicker than Varane. Not good enough. And look, we go to this screen, it tells you all you need to know. Young Boys, 11 more shots than us in this game. 11 more. 11. Do you think another team, like anyone else, will drop points to this Young Boys team? Red card or not? It's embarrassing. Get this five of the back shit gone. And quickly, because it's not working. It's never really worked for Manchester United. Especially when we're playing against good sides. Against average sides. I remember we tried it against Sheffield United. And it was awful. And when we came out of the back five, we got back in the game and we should have won it. That was the game we played Phil Jones. We finished 3-3. Shit. Can we get it clear? We do. Well defending. Good defending by Cristiano Ronaldo. He's having a go at Fred. Well done, Cristiano. You know what? That deserves a sue. Sue! Yeah, I agree. I don't understand the back five. I really don't. And it's a throw for United. Can we... Ollie, you've got to make a change. How can Ollie be watching this game thinking, right, boys, keep it going, boys. We're going to win this somehow. What's happening? What's going on? Pogba. Nice ball out to Dalot. And Dalot now, can he bring it forward? Go on, Diego. Go on, Diogo. Ronaldo. So that was Bruno, not Ronaldo. Pogba. Fred. Sure. Come on. Cristiano Ronaldo goes down. You'd think we were young boys. That sounds dodgy. You'd think we are the team trying to hold on to a draw. Here comes Ronaldo's off for Lingard. Fuck me. I'm done. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I'm so fed up. Lingard for Cristiano Ronaldo. Matic off for Bruno. We're going defensive. We've gone defensive. We're going defensive. We're trying not to lose against young boys. What the fuck is he doing? So now, for the rest of this game, so let's say 25 minutes, we are playing without a striker. Lunacy. Fucking hell. Honestly, it's not like Ollie wants to be sacked. He's not trying to win the game. Oh, how can he not go for this game? With poor fucking centre back on. Fucking hell. It's fucking awful. Awful. Dalot, get the ball. Get it clear, Dalot. Fucking hell. We'll be lucky to even scrape that seal. Look, like I said, at half time, I would have brought Lingard on. Why the fuck he went to a 5 at the back, I will never know. And why, after going to a 5 at the back and seeing, oh look, we've conceded straight away and we're totally on the back foot, has he thought, right, instead of coming out the back 5, let's take Lindelof off and, well, let's come out the back 5. Let's put take Lindelof off, put Dalot at right back, Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw as a back 4, put Fred and let's say Pogba on the wings, have Bruno on the right, have Jesse on the left, put Ronaldo up top. You've got a team that has quality, will still look to try and control this game and have something about them. Bruno will roam. Jesse Lingard has so much energy. Instead, what we've gone is, right then, lads. So, our two best attackers of this game, the two people that have got us our goal, let's take them off. Let's get a defensive midfielder who is going to have to play on the weekend, who we know can't play week in, week out. And let's bring on Jesse Lingard, the player that we loaned out last season because he was deemed not good enough. Fuck me. We're going to lose. And look, he better win this game. He better win it now. Because any other manager in charge of Manchester United in this situation, or any big team, doesn't do this. It's like he's watched Thomas Tuchel against Liverpool. Thought he's gone 10 men. He's 10 men, and he's gone far at the back. Thomas Tuchel must know something I don't know. Let's go far at the back. It's fucking lunacy. The hair catches. All top 3 clubs. We have Ollie. Let's blame on the... Look, I agree, Sil. It's not the red card's fault. People will blame Wan-Bissaka. Like I said, I don't think it's a red card. But red card or red card or not, that's not why we've lost this game. We'll lose this game. We'll drop points in this game because Ollie has got it wrong going 5 at the back, and it's on him completely. I'm not having it. I'm not having it any other way. Whether you think Ollie is a great manager or not, you cannot put this down to Wan-Bissaka. Like, think back. I mean, look, I've mentioned the Chelsea game against Liverpool a few times. In that game, despite being 10 men, Chelsea stuck to their game plan. They play 5 at the back all the time. So when they got their defender sent off, they kept 5 at the back. We play 4 at the back. We don't train 5 at the back, or at least we shouldn't be, because we should never be playing 5 at the back, because that's not what we do. We've got a goal down. We've gone, oh, fuck it. Let's bin off everything we've done. Try and secure a 1-1 draw with Young Boys. Or a 1-0 winner against Young Boys. Instead of going, you know what? Stay with 4. Bring Varane on for Lindelof to strengthen that back line a little bit, personnel-wise. And we'll go for the game. We'll keep it as a 4-4-1 or whatever. And we'll go win it. We got a fucking pitch invader now. Nice one, dickhead. He's doing roly-polies and shit. He's been grabbed. Ollie equals mediocre. Even Everton have a better manager. I agree. Look. I mean, let's see. It's the Dick formation. Let's see if he wins it. Let's see if we win it. Because if we win it, then opinions may change. Right, so Dallow's on this free kick. Dallow puts the ball into the box. Lindelof won it, gone. Who the fuck's that? Is that Lindelof? What are you doing, Victor? Jesse. Can't get the ball. Matic, sure. Lingard. Ball from Jesse. And look. I mean, if I go to this team, let me quickly... But I don't understand why Jesse came on. I don't know why I did it that way either. What I would do at this point, fuck it, bring it to a back 4. Put Victor Lindelof at right back. It's not ideal. He's not ideal to be a right back, but what else can we fucking do? And go Pogba left. That. Lingard, Dalot, like that. Do that. 4 at the back. Dalot plays a right winger because he clearly doesn't get trusted as a right back. That's why we've had to go 5 at the back. Still. There we go. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, red card. Get Dalot right back. Right wing. But Lingard as the number 10, but breaking runs into the box. Pogba on the left, but obviously he will drift inside. It doesn't make sense. Why did we take Ronaldo off? Second half, we've not had a shot. First half, they've had 17 shots in total, young boys. We've had 2. Oh, Lindelof's hurt his head. Poor Victor, you useless donkey. Welcome back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. Oh, fuck off, Victor. You better not have to come off. I assume you only have 3 subs. No, we've made 4 subs. Don't tell me we have 5 subs and we've decided to make 4 to go defensive. Piss off. Five in UCL plus 2. Can we make a sub then? We can make a sub. Get Victor off. Come on, get Victor off. Come on, Ollie. Get Victor Lindelof off. Come on, get Victor Lindelof off, Ollie. Prove us wrong. Prove us you are a good manager. Get Victor Lindelof off this pitch. Get Martial on. Get Greenwood on, and let's go win this game. By the way, I'm not crazy. I know it won't happen, but we can believe. Right. We are playing for a point. I'm fully aware. Fred wins the ball. Go on, Pogba. Come on. Get Lindelof off, please. Please get Lindelof off. Can we please just go to a back 4? We've got 1 more sub. Use the sub. I can't. Still, me and you, we're with each other. Why is Lingard up top? What is Ollie's obsession with Jesse fucking Lingard? Still, trust me when I say this. This close. This close. I'm so close. Three minutes and Mata in for Fred. If fucking Mata comes on for Fred, I'm gonna lose it. You've got to get a striker off. You've got to get Lindelof off for a striker and actually do something in this game. Try and get a bit more control of it. because we are inviting pressure by playing 5 at the back. And look, we're not just playing 5 at the back. We are playing 5 at the back and 2 DMs. So what we're actually kind of doing is this. That's what we're doing. We're doing 9 at the back. Ball comes in, header clear. Ollie's so lucky he's not. I don't know how many fans there are at the ground, but if they're not booing him, I'll be surprised. Like, it's fucking dreadful. Here comes, oh, shot wide by Young Boys. That shot right there, they've had half the shots we've had in 85 minutes in 1 minute. It's not acceptable for the away fans to play like this, to scrape a point against away from a club who sits 4th in the Swiss League while having Ronaldo, Bruno. Are they 4th, Young Boys? I thought they were top. Martial's coming on. Here comes Martial. We're going to give Martial someone... Look, I love Martial. Everyone knows that who's watched this channel for a long time. But Martial hasn't been in great goal scoring form for us. Mason Greenwood has. Why not bring Greenwood on? Greenwood is also a player that is so unpredictable. He can shoot from his left or the right. I love Martial, but this isn't the game I would bring Martial on. I'm bringing Martial on before I bring, instead of Lingard, and then bringing Greenwood on. I don't understand Martial coming on. And like I said, I love Martial. It's just the wrong sub. Get someone who, A, will run at someone and can shoot from either foot from any angle, like Greenwood can get a goal from nowhere. Martial is a good finisher, but he's not as good as Greenwood. Oh, shot over the bar by, I think it was the Young Boy centre back, and does De Gea save it? De Gea does push it over. He better not take Pogba off. If we take Pogba off, he ain't gonna get a touch. It's got to be for Lindelof. It's got to be this. Surely. Which is probably what I would have went with. That actually works very, very well. Because that can even become that. That is that. Can't it? Which is fine. Because then Matic can drop in to become part of a back three. If so needs be. Surely it's got to be this. I refuse to believe it's anything but this. Because anything else would be stupidity. Anything else would be stupidity. Why is he not coming on? What's going on? It's Fred. What are we taking a midfielder? Look. Has Fred played well? No, he hasn't. But, for one, why are we staying at 5 at the back? And two, why? Why are we keeping 5 at the back? It hasn't worked! What is Martial going to do in these next 2 minutes? let's say we have 5 minutes of added time. What is Martial actually going to do? We haven't had a shot in this whole second half when we had Ronaldo up top. Why is bringing fucking Martial on going to change that? Are we going for this now? What's going on? Here is Martial. Gets a touch at least. Go on, Tony. Can you do something? Out for a throw-in for young boys. Right. So let's change this. Oh, I've hit them all. Right. So. Fuck me. So put him in there. Got... There you go. He's not going to criticise Ollie, is he? We've got 5 minutes of added time. Ball comes into the box. Maguire heads clear. Pogba gets it down. Poor from Pogba. Just too slow on the ball. Ball comes in. Lindelof misses the header. Dalot just flicks it away. Victor Lindelof's been fucking bad. I mean, look, individually, Lindelof hasn't been terrible. But what Victor Lindelof has stood for in this game is the issue. I tell you probably why them two have, because they haven't been rested. I mean, think about it. Why was Maguire and Luke Shaw both playing in pre-season when Jadon Sancho wasn't even deemed fit already to play opening day of the season? These two haven't been given a rest. They're fucking knackered from last season. It's a joke. Pogba was given more time off than Maguire and Shaw. Maguire and Shaw got to the fucking final. Pogba got knocked out in the quarters. De Gea. Martial can't even get the ball because he's just fucking outnumbered. What a surprise when you're a man down, you're playing 5 at the back, your strikers are going to be outnumbered. What a surprise. Matic starts doing some keepy ups in the midfield, loses the ball, wins a free kick though. I did not stay up midnight for this. What can you say? Right, long goal kick here by David De Gea. Pogba fouled, surely, no? Lingard. We get it down. Pogba. Go on, Nemanja. Nemanja Matic. No, sorry, it was Dalot. Because we are playing 4 at the back, to be fair. But by 4 at the back, I mean 4 centre backs. I know, West Ham away. I'll be there. I'm going to that game. There won't be a watch long for the West Ham game, because I'll actually be at the game. Fuck me. Dalot. Here comes Young Boys. Lingard. Fuck me, Lingard! It's 2-1. And Lingard has fucked it for Manchester United. And Young Boys win the game. Lingard has just played a sensational through ball. A sensational through ball to the striker. What the fuck are you doing, Lingard? Fuck off, get him gone. Should have went to West Ham and he's gone and done that. Got the ball, first time, just passes it behind our back line for Young Boys to run through. And the Young Boys have gone in the lead. And is that full time? That's full time. We fucking lost. We fucking lost. The Young Boys! Istanbul all over again. All over again. It's Istanbul. We've done fuck all. All second half. I don't think we've had a shot second half. Fucking embarrassing. What is Lingard doing? What is Lingard doing? There is no one there. Who could he possibly be passing to? And look how much it means to Young Boys. Fucking disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. And that's all you can say. You should never be losing this game from Manchester United's point of perspective. Look, obviously, if I load up the starting lineup. That is the starting lineup from today's game. Say what you want about that starting lineup, and the fact we got a red card. A team with that starting lineup, get rid of Wan-Bissaka if you want, put Dalot in there, take Sancho out. That team should be dominating this game. Chelsea played against Liverpool. Didn't concede. And we're with that team against Young Boys, and we've lost, and we've been embarrassed, and rightly so. They've won because they were the better team throughout. Right, don't miss the match reaction, guys, because we're gonna quickly go. We're gonna go over there. That will be live in about 5 or so minutes time. Look, I'm not gonna hold back. Like I said, link to that is in the description below. I'll be over there in about 5 or 10 minutes, 5 minutes or so. So go down the description and check that out. Anyway, that will be it for this match. This what's it called? This watch long. Like I said, down below will be the match reaction. So I'll see you all over there in just a bit. Peace.